Hey guys, welcome back to Esports TV for the Black Monster Cup. This is the North American Qualifiers, the third of the series. And we're getting underway here with our second semifinal between Cognitive Gaming and Denial Esports. And look at the hook, gonna come in right away on the Beastin. He's gonna get you take quite a bit of damage. He's going for the fight here, gets a 3-man stun. He's getting exhausted, he's gonna flash away. He will escape this one. And now they're still looking for the fight here as finally, Rusty Cognitive just gonna back away straight here as Jay's trying to chase him down. Will he go for the flash? Looks like he might. Oh my god! He just pounded her in the backside, and they pick up a double kill for Anda in the top lane. That is a fantastic start for him, and a not so great start for the side of Cognitive here. Let's go over both lines for you guys at home, just so you have an idea of who's on which team. We have Beeson, True ID, Arthalon, Fabi the Gatekeeper, and Body Drop on the side of Cognitive. And for Denial, Anda, Captain Ziploc, Nubby Pooh Bear, Shinon, and Ions here. So great advantage picked up for the side of Cognitive with those 2 kills. And let's see what they can do with it. And now return to that top lane with another Doran's Blade, because one is never enough. And that is interesting to see what's going to happen here in that top side now with him so damn fed. And here comes this counter invade, actually. And Shinon gonna get taken down right away here by Beeson, picking one up. A great invade coming out of the side of Cognitive there. Now Nubby Pooh Bear off to the side, looking for a little bit of harass, maybe a steal. Does get Q onto it. Ziploc does steal it away, and will get taken down by Arthalon. So, interesting play happened there. We see True ID gonna steal with the blue. Beeson does get interrupted on his back. Oh, sorry, the red. And that will be all buffs on the side of Cognitive here. And Arthalon actually get a nice early start with that blue buff. So, quite a crazy game so far, I have to say. Sorry, I'm trying to consume some things to keep my energy up, since I'm going to be here for another couple hours, and it's already 4 a.m. on my time. You can hear me cracking open a Red Bull right there. So right now, 3 minutes in, 4 kills already. More kills than minutes have gone by in this game. And you can see on the top side, or at least within the CS alone, 13-1. That is a little bit interesting. Beeson doesn't want to get in range of Anda right now. And that bottom turret will take a little bit of harass here. I don't have any wards down to see potentially at least coming in, but they did see her at the red buff just recently with the ward they had. And unfortunately, Ziploc, level 2. No buffs. He's kind of in a bad spot right now. And let's see what happens. He's got to get back in the game somehow, and they had such a strong start with Anda picking up, 2 kills in the beginning. He's already dominating this top lane here. It's 22-6 CS. And right now, gonna continue to harass away at Beeson, so you see to return to lane with a cloth armor. And you can see the side of Denial just being zoned out in the bottom lane here. Just like Beeson's being zoned out of his own farm at this point. And it's 26, soon to be 27-16 in the bottom side. Here comes the gank on the top side. Anda gonna get locked down. Does have flash, but there's a red buff on True. And for some reason, decides to take us down bottom because you know what? It just does. And True ID won't flash for it here. Beeson doesn't have a way of getting to Jason. Won't be able to secure that kill. Dark Binding gonna connect on Ions here, but will he go any damage on top? The Ignite just come down, and the trap! He walks in the trap, he's forced to flash away, and there's a flash kill out of Fabi. And he will be able to walk away from that one, so now it's 3-2. 5 kills in 5 minutes. Going over to the side of Cognitive now. And a really crazy game breaking out between these 2 teams already. But Pooh Bear getting ganked in middle. And he will be able to escape that one here. Not able to get the kill for Archelon. Not able to get the lockdown, unfortunately. So he's still going to stick around a little bit here. And Leeson hasn't gone back to base just yet. Trying to get as much gold as he possibly can to go back and buy with. I'll sit on 800 right now. And even returned back to lane as well here without buying anything, so... Actually, no, he didn't get killed, never mind. I'm stupid. Meantime, though, Zanala gonna push up middle. And you can see that Ion's is actually being very aggressive right now. Going for some very deep wards while his AD carry is running back to lane. Now he actually might get caught out here. No, we'll be able to escape that one. Won't get caught out by Morgana right there. He'll be fine. Ziploc now, level 5. Truity's also level 5. So he's been doing a good job of leveling up, I'll say. Since we obviously saw it happen in the beginning, had no buffs to his name. You see Anda still going head to head against Beeson. That name is just... needs to be Leeson. Sounds so wrong saying B, but he'll be fine. But he's still controlling the lane. 54 to 30 CS right now. It's such a strong start for him in the top lane. Alright, so... let's take stock of things. We've lost that kill per minute ratio, unfortunately. Ziploc going for his red. Now getting ganked by True. True should be able to back away from that one fine. He does have flash. For some reason, the camera doesn't want to show us it. He does flash away, but now he's actually looking for the fight here on a W Pooh Bear. Right, he'll be fine. Now, body drop. They call it the hook. Take a little bit of damage right there. And we'll be forced to back up just a little bit here. Let's take a look at CS yet again. 55-39 on the top lane. 49-41 in the middle. And 59-47 in the bottom lane. So, leads being built up here so far. Blue buff being started or potentially stolen away by the side of Cognitive right now. And Ziploc, 1 buff in 8 minutes. That's a tough place to be in. As you can see, True coming down to steal the one away here. So Ziploc is not having the best game of his life. He's not really getting the backup he needs from his team right now. And now Dragon potentially be started up here. Trudy just used his smite though. He literally just used it. And Ziploc will be off to the side to see this one happening here. It looks like they might have a fight breakout. Ions does get caught the Dark Binding. Light Binding comes in as well. Dark and Light Binding's everywhere. And they're looking for the fight here. The Colin comes in from the bottom side. They will force him back here. Beeson, though, is down here to help out. It will be a 5-on-4 fight if it does break out. Smite is not available for Trudy just yet, and B is still there. They do start to finally back away here. It's now Ziploc looking for the steal here, and they will actually get it, but Lucian will block it down. It won't be the Smite coming out of Ziploc, and Trudy will be able to back off on that one here. So if anything, Denial coming out with a turret, coming out with a dragon for a blue buff, that is definitely worth it any day. I think they'll take that trade. And they'll be more than happy with that here as they have secured themselves a gold lead here 9 minutes in. It's about 13,000 to, let's just say, 12,000 gold. And Anda does have a BF sword already in that top lane too, so this is getting really out of hand here. At least for the top side. And let's see, blue buff is up. You can already see the pings coming in as well. Anda is heading down to, it looks like warded up, I believe. No, we actually did not ward it up. That was the enemy team. But they are looking to take it here. And True ready. Why, Dirty Cameron, you suck so bad. Will be walking off to the side to look at his blue buff. He knows it's being done. Zig's also going to come in. And I believe Zig's... no? Captain Ziploc did secure that one here. Just to deny it away from the side of Cognitive. But right now, I don't tell you which team's really ahead. And Jax is really struggling top. No... okay. Well, it's obviously Denial ahead right now. You can see in gold, you can just see it in general. But the thing was, because of Ziploc being so far behind in the jungle earlier on, I wanted to say Cognitive, but right now they're having such a tough time here as Denial, even, you know, their bottom lane struggling a little bit here as the CS is starting to get out of hand. It's not as bad as the top lane currently. They're still keeping up a lot better than Jax's, but the difference now is Jax is having a free lane to farm. He's going to be able to get all that free CS and go back to base and group up with his team. While on the bottom side, they unfortunately can't really do that here. So let's see how this one goes. Only 10.5 minutes in now. Obviously, not a done deal just yet. Pooh Bear and Arthon more about farming than really fighting each other, as you can see. Trudy now down towards the bottom side, looking for a fight. Does have ultimate available. And if the Dart Binding lands, it might be exactly what they need here. We do have Ziploc off to the side, though, in that tri-bush above them, as you can see on the mini-map. And he will just back away, so he realized that Evelyn was going to be there and was able to prevent that gank from happening. So right now, do you see Swooping Lens is picked up for both supports? See the Sightstone done for Ions. I want to say it's a Bloodthirster coming in for Jace on the top side, as the Build Droid Cutlass is now done for B-Sin, currently 1-0-1, and that's 60 CS. And we do see the Pickaxe picked up for Fabi. Vamp Scepter picked up for Shinon. And still trying to pressure B-Sin as much as he possibly can towards the top side here. And looks like the bottom lane of Kanto just gonna go back out. I'm gonna go buy up here. And return to lane a little bit stronger now. And you see Captain Ziploc heading up towards middle. There's actually a counter gank here. Light Body comes in as well as the ultimate coming out. Trudy. He's gonna repel in. He's gonna escape, but a teleport comes in for B-Sin. They're looking for the fight here. He does get knocked back. The Lilith's ultimate gonna come in, but it won't be enough. They will back out of this one. And B-Sin unfortunately wasting that teleport right there to get down into that fight. Wasn't able to really capitalize off of anything. And that will be Nobi Pooh Bear and Ziploc with a masterful escape right there. Staying alive for another fight, for another day. Even Anda came down from that top side. He's going to connect with his powered charge, I think it's called, his Q. Now they're looking to be a little bit aggressive on this turret here and get some good damage onto it. They do have 3 minions there, but they're cleaned up by obviously like 1 hate spike, so not able to get too much down on top of it here as B-Sin even has returned here to help defend that middle turret. The Affinity Edge potentially coming out from Fabi right now. He does have that BF sword. Body drop wants to get that ward down, gets hit with the hook. The ward is still alive though. And he will be able to clean one up here, so trying to scare him away here. And the ultimate comes out of Morgana. Dark Body lands in as well. The Ignite comes in. And Ions, well, his bait was red here. And heal comes in. Unfortunately, not enough to keep him alive. And a fantastic job by Body Drop to just call that bluff right there, because that picked him up a kill. Ace in the hole comes in. Holy crap. Almost gets the kill on the Shy. He will just barely escape from that one. And now blue buff up again, and they won it again. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like Ziploc's able to get it here. Fabi gonna be able to get the bottom turret. We'll be able to tie things up 1-1 here. Decent damage coming out. That Bloodthirster actually did flash in for that one. Why did you take us away from that one? As they do have, it looks like B-Sin flash away. He will be able to escape that one. And blue buff was stolen away yet again. Ziploc is just not having a good game. He can't get in his own jungle to get his own buffs. More importantly, give them over to his teammates, especially Nobi Pooh Bear. Get him rolling here. He does have that 1 assist under his belt, though. And gonna even ward up the blue buff. And return back to base here. So it looks like they will be able to steal away blue potentially again, which Ziploc has been able to do in that last one. But Dragon's also up in 10 seconds here, and they were able to get the kill on it, so they know the timer. And it looks like they want to make it happen here. Pink ward even comes down Dragon. And Trudy is coming down towards this jungle side, or sorry, down to the bottom of the river. But I feel like it's going to be done in time. Oh, they haven't even started up, just the ward comes in. And it's not that low on health. They're going to need to back away here, though. Anda is here to help out. We'll shove them back here. Dragon will be aggroed many times. They land on Trudy, but Lux steals it away! He gets the kill with the ultimate. And unfortunately, Ziploc not hitting the smite yet again, so they trade 1 death for the dragon. And both teams able to steal dragons away from each other. Now, will they be able to hold on to this turret here? Do they have the wave clear they need to stop Danav from pushing onto this turret? It looks like They just might here. Navi Pooh does have blue buff. And here comes Ulta out. Just force him back. Shy taking a heavy amount of damage right there. But he will be able to start for a little bit longer. Rafon's ultimate not up just yet here, but able still with the blue again. So blue still stolen from both teams, though Navi does currently have it. Dark Binding comes in. Here comes the Light Binding, and he is gonna go down. No! I'm sorry, he escaped somehow, but no, Fabi picks it up with the Piltover Peacemaker. I was about to say, there was no way he's gonna escape that, but he almost did here. Now Ziploc taking quite a bit of damage right now. Marathon does have ultimate. And I think he's looking for it. I think he wants Shy. But he will back away from this one. That might be enough. Light Binding lands, and here comes the True from the side. They pick up the kill for him. They won't unfortunately get Lucian, and True will survive just barely. And Shy unfortunately won't be able to chase him down here. But now here comes Jace from the side, and that's a kill. Bloodthirsty for him. He's 3-0-1. Spirit of the Ancient Golem now picked up for Ziploc here. And True ID still has that Spirit of the Elder Lizard done for him. So 6-4 now. 600 gold difference between the two teams. Let's see. Taos of Ascension on the way here for Ions. That was Fabi getting hit by Jace right there. Took a little bit of damage. The Phage now done for Beeson here, so he's gonna have that Triforce, well, on the way. I'm not gonna say done anytime soon. And the Brutalizer picked up for Anda, so he's gonna be doing some really good damage here. Maybe start to poke out here with the Ziggs, with the Jace. It's gonna be doing some really... Well, it's gonna give them a real strong advantage here, but True off the side. Ziploc might spot him out here, and he does know he's there. He's gonna actually land a good kill onto him. True taking heavy damage right now. Ziggs fortunately not able to get position to help out here, and it will be Elise just dropping straight back down. Gotta back away. That's Fabi. Is there Arthalon? He'll be able to scare away and Navi Pooh Bear. He'll stay alive for a little bit longer, but how much longer? Beeson pushing the top side. Looks like he's gonna pick up a turret. And Co trying to get this one down. Looks like they will be able to secure it here in just a second. And that will be 2-1 here, but should be all tied up here 2-2 in just a few seconds as Beeson doing some good damage onto that turret. Actually, we'll just back away instead. He won't take it down. He's not fancying his chances, and he will just escape. So they won't even it up. And that will be the goal difference now. 300 here, maybe 400, I guess you can call it that, at 18.5 minutes. It seems like now have gotten control of this game finally after it seemed like ever since I guess the first like 50 seconds when they got those first two kills, when they got turned around at blue, that's when it changed. Like that's last time they had control of this game. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. Alright, so blue buff finally getting picked up by the side Denial here. Or at least their own blue buff, I'll say. And now Lions will get hit by that Dark Binding, but we'll be fine here. We'll be able to back away, and Fabi and True trying to bait someone in here on this bottom lane. And it looks like Shinon might be the victim of it right now. You can see him to the side of your screen. He's pushed up at this wave. And he does have Flash and Halo. True looking for the fight. He's just looking for that engage that he needs here. Unfortunately, he'll be forced to back off and go back into the jungle of the enemy team. And there'll be another pink ward picked up. 20 minutes in. 100 gold difference between these two teams. Let's take a look at CS though. 133 to 180 in the top lane. 72 to 72 in the jungle. 129 to 167 in the mid lane. So far, it's all on the side of Denial. 172 to 160. So Cognitive finally winning out on a lane right there. But Cognitive do have more kills. So CS difference mitigated just a little bit here as Beeson forced to flash away. And you see a nice large rod picked up for Nobi Pooh Bear, but this bomb turret taking a lot of damage here with Fabi and body drop there. And True still sticking around, still waiting for his moment to strike, his moment to pounce, and fortunately for him, it just hasn't really come up. And now Lux, what is she doing, Arthalon? Gonna ward up Baron here. In a very precarious position because now he's looking to be taken down here. Light Bunny will land on the Ions. He will get hooked up. And that will be a dead Lux. Curry's going to secure that one here and picks up that kill. And unfortunately just got in a really weird position here. Dragon's being pinged up here. They would have a 5-on-4 fight for Denial. And it looks like they want to make it happen. And obviously with Beast Central the top side, I would imagine this should be Free Dragon on the side Denial. That will be their second one of the game. This could be stolen away. It's happened before. And Anda will secure that one here. That's a Ziplock's been having a rough game with these smites, I'll say. He hasn't really been hitting too many of them, unfortunately. Alright, so Anda and Shaynon now pushing bottom here. With 4-kill Jace. There's no way they're going to defend that one here. That would be another turret 3-1 in favor of Denial here. But it will be changed up here in just a second with MC Beeson taking that top one down. So 2-1 or 2-3, sorry. And that gold lead's still very close. Only 1,300 at this point. And that's just that dragon and turret difference that Denial does have currently over them. Game has slowed down quite a bit, though. I mean, first 5 minutes, we had like 5 kills. And since then, well, we got 6, but a lot longer of a time span. Alright, so you can see over to Lux, Blaster 1 picked up. On Fabi, we have the Bloodthirster, Phantom Dancer done, as well as a pickaxe. And that was a nice little shove out of Fabi here. He's already very low on health. Forced to pop his barrier. He will escape that one with the help of the shields of his team. But still a great play by Pooh Bear right there. Now looking to shove on middle just a little bit here. Chase comes in. The flash hook comes in as well, but that's unfortunately won't actually connect with it. And he'll actually eat the ace in the hole for his troubles right there too. Fabi forced to back away. Arthalon probably forced to back as well. Ace in the hole. Sorry, the ultimate comes out of him. He almost gets taken down. Zig's ultimate comes in! Oh, that is enough to pick him off. Look at that poke that they're able to apply. They pick up another turret, 4-2. And they're not done just yet. They realize they have them so low in life, they could probably push for at least a little bit of damage onto this next one. And without Arthalon there, they won't have that light bind. They won't have that snare and that instant burst. Not to mention their wave clear. And it looks like instead they're just going to back off, go in the jungle. Ion's going to get caught up here. And he will be taken down, but True Idea might be getting a little bit too deep for this one, as we do have Jax coming in the backside. Beeson looking to lock it down. Dark Bunny comes in. Captain's Luck going to get ulted as well by Morgana. No, so just yet. Beeson, though, very low on life, will hop over the wall. Not over the wall, but at least over the bush. And will be able to back away. So 1-for-1 trade right there. Or 1 trade in favor of Cognitive. But they still are down quite a bit of gold now. As you can see, True and Fabi just running back to base. They might even lose another turret because of that. Beeson, though, teleporting topside. Rest team just going to back away once they spot Arthalon as well, so being very careful. That's what you kind of come to expect out of these teams. 2 Supin lenses picked up now on the side of, well, 3 total, but 2 new ones picked up on the side of Denial. As well as a Black Cleaver, a Haunting Guise, and it looks like a fan answer very soon for Shaynon. Triforce, though, has been picked up for Beeson here. He finally has an item completed. It's kind of funny to me is that it's funny that to me that Morgana and Lux aren't sisters. It's Kayle and Morgana, because it's like dark binding, light binding. They're like opposites of each other. I guess Lux isn't an angel or whatever it's called. That's Kayle. All right, so Death Cap has been picked up for Nobi Pooh Bear. Right about being picked up for Shaynon here, as he does have his fan answer now completed. Still down that pickaxe, unfortunately, and also those 4 kills, but look at this. They are cleaning up the vision on Baron here. do know a ward is currently right there, and they do also on their team know where that is. And Trudy going straight on a shutdown, force the flash out of him. And he'll pick up these rays to heal up here. A flash nonetheless with him getting out of position here now. Ziploc be able to run away. And Anda up there on the top side is looking to push in a little bit here. He's got to be very careful though. Has a nice little play comes in from Ions. Does hook the Baron to get Beastin procced. And apparently Ziploc is lagging here, so looks like it'll be a little bit of a pause. And unfortunately, he was having some problems, so we'll see if he's able to fix that really quickly.
A summoner has disconnected.
And he has disconnected, so hopefully these problems will be fixed soon. I'm having a little bit of a toilet break in there. Fortunately, I can't do that. But I do have bottles here with me. So that kind of counts, right, guys? Yeah, I think it kind of counts.
A summoner has reconnected.
Ziploc now has reconnected, and hopefully Fabi isn't emptying a giant fishbowl out of his bladder here, because obviously we have Gamester gamers waiting on the sidelines for their chance into the grand finals to see who wins the $750 and who gets $250. And I believe the seeding coming into the spring playoffs, which actually I believe are next weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Which I just realized means I'll be in here all weekend from 2 a.m. to 6 or 7 a.m. Well, actually, not on those days. Those days are even longer. Alright, Cognitive is now ready to go. Just waiting on the ready up from Denial. I'm trying to think of stuff to talk about, but I don't know. My life's been pretty boring lately. Like, I played a lot of PoE, but now I'm like kind of bored with it because I have like a level 77 character, so like I'm already doing mapping and stuff like that, and Counter-Strike's been boring to me lately because I don't know what to play with, and we are back in the game though, so I don't have to hear about my sad gaming life recently. And I'm not sure what that Lux ultimate was. Maybe trying to steal away the blue buff that Ando was taking. Yeah, this definitely was now. As you can see here, Fabi gonna go down. Oh no, he flashes out of the Ziggs ultimate right there. Fantastic little bit of reaction out of him. Sean won't be able to take him down, but so the damage has been done. He doesn't have the flash to get away anymore. And he kind of realized that, I can't really go head to head against Lucian. Cannot deal with that damage at this point in the game, and let's see what happens. Baron looks like it will be their target. They're heading straight forward. They already started up as well, and they have the sweeping lenses to give them the vision on top of that. Baron only taking them pretty low here. Look at the damage that Anda's able to do against Beastin to force him away here. And smartly enough, they back away from not realizing that, you know, Ziploc's had a bad game with these smites here. But we'll get the kill to Ziploc as he jumps right back into Lux ultimate. And that will be shot on going down as well. But Anda is now unstoppable as he gets the kill on the Beastin here. So far, it's a 2-for-1 trade. They're looking to finish it off here before the other team can do anything about it. Trody off to the side, not very healthy. He's going to be forced back. Anda, he's going to go down to Baron. And he does get shut down from that light binding coming in. And now Baron's going to be cleaned up by the other team. Cognitive looking to steal this one away. As we do have now, Nuke off to the side. He's trying to stop him from doing it. He's trying to harass him as much as possible. Ions will go down. Fabi gonna pick that one up here. That means Pooh Bear will go down. Truddy picks up the bear, stays alive. And that was an ace for one death coming on the side of Cognitive. Fantastic bit of play right there. And a huge mistake on the side of Denial from that one. they tried to rush Baron down as quick as possible. They didn't have the damage they needed. And that honestly might have just cost them the game because it completely now got Sonic back into it. Now they lose out a turret from this one. And lose out even further on the gold loot that they did have built up here. And Ziploc trying to catch out someone. All it takes maybe Cocoon. Fabi very low on that. Dark Bunny comes in. Won't connect, but it will force him back here. Fabi so low on life. But he will survive as a Flash comes to catch the Ziploc as well as Cocoon. They're looking for me, killing him, but Beeson comes for the back. That is a dead Lucian as Arthelon does connect with that one. Secures it as well. Dark Bunny comes in. Doesn't connect, unfortunately, on that one. And that is now 13-7 on the side of Cognitive. They have a 4,000 gold lead built up now. Biggest one of the game so far. And this is the Cognitive that I was expecting to show up here that kind of were... Well, I don't know where they were earlier on. And that will be Thresh getting hit with the Dark Binding. But that will be now Dragon picked up on the side of Cognitive. So just like that, the game completely swung around, and that's what can happen here if you try to go for Baron. I call it the noob magnet. So actually, no, Darius was the first one to do it. Then I started using that as well. Proven right there to be the noob magnet. If you try to go for it like that, the other team can steal it away and pick up an ace, and that's exactly what they did. All right, so Death Cat now done for Arthelon. Zonia's picked up for body drop. And a pickaxe picked up for And there. So he's got a little bit more damage, but I'm a little bit worried, to be honest. With his strong lead that he had in the beginning. And still maintains the CS now. It's just, it doesn't really matter when he gets to these fights because Cognitive just keep outplaying Denial and keep in these positions that they unfortunately really don't want to be in, and able to win these fights even from playing from behind. And you might argue, well, they didn't really outplay them. They just, or Denial just made a mistake by going for, you know, Baron or something like that. But either way, they are now in the lead here, and they were behind before that here. Zigzag's gonna come in. Gonna catch Truth out, do some really good damage to him, but he will survive. And that is the Zig ultimate now down here. As we do have Arthelon gonna get caught up by Captain Ziploc, being forced to flash away as he will. Nice Cross Queen's Claim coming out, body drop, and now Fabi. He's gonna go down for this one as he does get caught with the hook. And that will be a shutdown now, body drop, flashing away. Looks like he should be able to get this one here, but they have that Baron, and now they might have just thrown it a little bit here as Dark Binding gonna land onto him. That Binding comes in, unfortunately doesn't land onto anyone. And Beeson will take a top turret though. So one death for a top turret, that one's worth it. Good trade for them. And Bajak will back away. Actually, Beeson will back away from that top side and might be able to join in on the fight here as they are gonna see Ziggs on the top lane. And that will have the rest of their team back off. So that was worth. Oh, that was worth. A little unfortunate that Fabi got caught, but a great reaction out of Beeson to keep pushing that top side. Alright, so true. I'm gonna spot out another ward there with that pink. Let's take a look at items. Alacrity boots picked up for Fabi, funny enough. It's a little bit of extra movement speed to maybe escape Jace, maybe get some distance between him and Elise. House Whisper is now done for Anda though. Blade of the Rune King is done for Beeson. And that Void Stop is done for Arthelon. So he has an insane amount of damage, as we can see. The Randuin's Omen coming in for True here. Not done just yet. It will make a big difference in these fights when it is done. You see Beeson still being really aggressive on the top side. He's still trying to apply that pressure right there. And you can see that Denial are struggling to really deal with it at this point. I send multiple people up there every single time to really push him away here because no one can really 1v1 Jax. Even Jace, I'm pretty sure, can't do that anymore. Looks like they're just going to back off. They have one more turret to take on the outside. Currently at 5-4, and Baron up at about a minute 30. And looks like True ID is just going to push someone up here. And maybe they will indeed go for it here. Remember, Beeson does have teleport coming up. So this push could be really strong. He will have it for Baron, so... I don't know, I feel like if he pushes bottom with that teleport, since he can't be really 1v1'd, the rest of the team can do Baron. And that would be a very easy Baron. As long as they play correctly by, you know, dancing back and forth on it, allowing him to push if they don't go for him, etc., etc. Alright, so a lot of pings coming in. You see around... Well, you could just see the vision control alone. Really unfortunate for the side. Of Denial. They really can't even enter their own jungle safely here. As that Beast gonna push bottom. I see Lucian there actually go back to middle here as they do get that bottom inner turret. Honestly, he has no sense of stopping as the toss ascension is popped here. Body in a really bad spot here. He does have Zonius, pops the ultimate, gonna pop the Zonius right after. It looks like will survive it. Teleport comes in for Beeson from the backside, and look at the Ions, and they take it out immediately. The counter strike coming in. Jackson has stunned up multiple people here as he's going straight ahead, head to head against Shine and force the flash away. This X ultimate gonna come in, but not gonna connect on the right targets. That'd be a double kill now picked up for Fabi. He's looking for the triple. He will get it, and he will be able to back away from this one. So 3 kills for 1 death. Completely worth it for Cognitive, and I would imagine this should be an inhibitor being taken down as well. Oh, that could be a quadra? Fabi. He's got some balls. He really does. He will get shut down, but they'll get the kill in a WP either way. Arthlon, don't move. Try to find a way to escape here. And they will have minions, obviously. So they're not going to get the inhibitor down, or the inhibitor turret, but they will still pick up quite a few kills. And Arthlon, it's taken down by Shot out flashing past that. So in the end, it is 3 kills coming in for both teams. No, 3 for 3. Yeah, 3 for 3. No. Sorry, those Ions. So it was 3 for 4 for Cognitive, but he's still gonna go pick up the dragon. Did you just get 2 levels? I feel like you just got 2 levels from that. Either way. They do lengthen their gold lead to now 8,000 here. Baron has come back up. Hook gonna land on the body. They're gonna go for this in the cocoon. Well, unfortunately, it won't really matter as the black shield has been up, or been used. And now Baron, it's got to be a likely possibility Beeson doesn't have teleport anymore. And instead of going for Baron, they're actually just rushing straight down middle here. And maybe gonna take away this blue buff. Trudy's pretty much moving straight for it. And WP was trying to steal, or to secure it. Unfortunately, wasn't really able to. The Warren's Mail coming in for Beeson as well. Almost has that completed. And looks like they will be able to secure blue buff. So this is getting very, very tense, very tough for Denial. They need an advantageous fight here ASAP. And right now Baron is being pinged on. You can see no one's in position to stop it on the side. What is happening? No one's really in a position to stop on the side of Cognitive, but Trudy's off to the side. He will look to steal it away here. And let's see, Baron dropping very, very fast. Can he spice it away? Is it come in? He won't be able to steal it, but he will stick around a little too long. Pop the ultimate, pop the randomness, he'll get caught up, he'll get hooked up as well. He's gonna go down, and I honestly do not know what Cognitive are doing there. That is a little bit confusing. I don't really see any, like, advantage to that. Apparently my mother's watching, and father. Hi mom, hi dad. A little bit awkward now for me to do my job, knowing that they're watching. Now I don't even know what to say anymore. Alright, so Void Staff, Death Cap picked up for Arthelon now. He has quite a bit of damage, but if they let Baron go like that for no reason, I'm not really sure exactly what their game plan is. What was the motive behind that? Maybe it was a bluff? And Denal just completely called it. Let's see what happens now. Banshee's Veil picked up for Enda. So he's starting to get a little bit tanky here. The Renan's Omen almost done for Ziploc, though it's been like that, I think, for a while. And so he has a Spirit Visage as well. Negatron Cloak picked up for Shinon, trying to survive the damage that Arthalon can do. Light Binding lands, Light Binding right behind it. Ooh, fantastic Lantern coming right there. He does escape the Lux Ultimate. But he still does get aced in the hole, and in the meantime, you are seeing B-Sin pushing the bottom. And that turret's dead. As long as he stays and attacks, that turret is gonna go down. Never mind, because Nobi Bear did back away a little bit earlier on. No, he'll stay anyways. He will get it. So picks up an inhibitor turret with the split pushing. And now just backs away. He actually probably can win this fight. 1v1. Does get the stun. Going for some really good damage. Blade of the Ruin King has popped as well. He does. And his Random has popped the Lantern coming in. And he will be able to escape that one. And, well, now B-Sin, he's dead, but... He's killed mid-air. The damage has been done. He applied a lot of pressure bottom. Unfortunately, Baron wasn't up for them to take, and he did get taken down. So either way, it works out. He still has teleport up now, so that could be a dead inhibitor. Does he actually have a ward? Oh, he does. Not have a ward, because that's his dead body. Never mind. I thought to say, if you put a ward down right there, he could teleport to it and just take down an inhibitor right when they immediately left their base, or like went into a harass or a siege onto a turret. That would have been some next level stuff, but... Igor Mo? Yeah, they are. Everyone is challenger except I believe it's Anda. Oh, Lovely Pooh Bear, you were just in this position. This time though, he flashes out of it, and Shinon picks up the kill on Arthalon, and this actually might be the final blow here. His inhibitor does get on the hook, lands on a body. He does get the black shield though. A little bit of flash away as well. Typeban, unfortunately, not going to connect, as well as Truity trying to slow them up. And that should be the inhibitor going down here. And that's yet again on a true, but B-Sin has come back alive. And we'll force them back. So now we have 2 inhibitors open, 1 per team.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And it's 7-6 in turrets in favor of Cognitive at the moment, but now B-Sin getting caught up here. We'll just sleep strike back over the wall. Be fine. True ID though, not so lucky as you just drop down to about a 3rd life. And that inhibitor turret it's gonna fall. What they can do without Arthalon there here, and they can continue pushing. They have the, well, they don't have the Baron regen anymore, but they have the damage they need here, and they can probably win out another fight if they do land a hook here. That's all they really need. A hook does go in. Does get blocked in by B-Sin, and he goes straight into the backside, gets knocked away, and now they're looking to run away from this. So no EP are gonna get taken down. Body stop, or body drop. Damn it. We'll be able to escape that one here, and so now I think Ions will eventually, no, he actually survived. We'll force them back here. So only 1 death coming in for that one. But a lot of blinking red lights again. Drazen, there is the grand finals coming up after this between the winner of this and the winner of the other semifinals. Gamesters Game, I believe it is. No, Gamesters Gamers. I get confused on their second part of their name. I get confused a lot. Another BF sword picked it for Anda though. I actually cannot remember the name. Twin Shadows picked up. There we go. For W Pooh Bear. That'd be a sword picked up for Shinon as well here. So with that Baron they're able to pick up there. Open up a great possibility. True, did he just... No, he didn't flash. He was just in the pit. He does still wait the dragon here, and they're looking for a fight. The ultimate comes out of Lux here. They're trying to go for Shinon right in the back here as the Culling comes in. As we will have Anda fall here. And now potentially Ions as well as B-Sin chasing him down. Ziploc, will he be able to escape this one? Well, looks like he will not. Why is he running? Okay, he's running that way because Morgad's coming from the other side. And they should be able to pick up another kill here. And that might even be an inhibitor off of that. But True gonna actually go down for this one. No, Ziploc not able to pick up the kill. That's a double. Oh, the spider. Oh, the spider picks him up. So it's a 1-for-4 trade, and they pick up the dragon off of that. And now Fabi able to secure this inhibitor here. Not really much Nabi Pooh Bear can do about it here. What is your name, caster? Just type exclamation point casters. I believe it's actually still old. I need to update it. But I'm Jason Kaplan. Used to cast the European LCS, if you recognize my voice from last year. And the Cooper might get taken down. Ultra comes out of him, but here comes Jax with the dive, as well as Fabi. That's an ace coming in. And that honestly should be game as well. First next turret will fall, and Cognitive, after making such a major mistake of letting that Baron go and then losing so many people in their own base, they're going to be able to turn that one around here and advance on into the Grand Finals and secure themselves a spot into the summer playoffs coming up a little bit later on in this year. So fantastic job of them, considering how it started. They lost 2 right off the bat, with Anda picking up both those kills, and then of course Beeson having the toughest time in the lane after that. But finished off strong, 11, 3, and 7 for Fabi, 2, 1, 17 for Body Drop, Arthlon 6, 5, and 11. And unfortunately for Beeson, 1, 2, 9, but his split pushing was so significant in that game. Can never underestimate that in True ID 3, 4, and 6. So yet again, congratulations to them. They'll be advancing on into the Grand Finals to play against Gamesters Gaming. You know what, I'm going to look up the name. I just want to be 100% sure because I feel like I owe it to them, and I feel bad for not remembering the second part of their name. Gamesters Gear. Wow, I'm just everywhere today. So they'll be playing against Gamesters Gear here in just a few. We're going to go to a quick break, but when we come back, that best of 3 will be kicking off, guys. So we'll see you in just a few minutes.